like the day, not cold as sparks of jeans. Light a fast away, digital dreams take shape. Valley moves at the speed of thought. Robots learn our footsteps, building what we taught. Same old world, new codes in the street. Value move faster than words when we speak. They say, slow down, this ain't a phase. Whole new era loading, watch the screen change. Don't fight the rising current, learn the shape of the swell. Your roots are creative, pick a lane and just excel. Hold the line, enjoy the ride. It's that moment you can't rewind. Into the beginning, don't blink your eyes. Very divine time to be alive. Industrial sparks in the palm of your hand. Machines learn the rhythm, code learning, man. Don't call it a threat, not call it a tool. Same fire they fear when the factories move. Mommy go wild, let it swing, let it breathe. Volatility teaching patience to greed. If you're early, you chosen. If you're here, you now. Future tap my shoulders like you ready.
Hey, Babby.
Yo.
Happy Wellness Wednesday. How you doing, Babby?
What's up?
It is. It's good. Yes.
Is it Wellness Wednesday?
It is Wellness again. It is Wellness Wednesday again. Yes.
I missed it again.
Yeah.
It's getting well.
No, you gotta eat what are those little things where you grow the little sprouts, man. You're a sprout eater.
Yeah.
But how's it going, man? You good?
I'm good, man.
How do you
Crazy.
feel?
You watched the little State of the Union yesterday, right?
I actually didn't. I was actually trying to be a coder. I was Cody McCoderson. Yeah.
All right.
It's hilarious because I'm learning, but it is funny, right? But I did hear some things. I didn't really watch. I didn't even see highlights, man. Something crazy? Yeah. Good? What? Was it good?
I don't know. Like, what do you, goodish?
Goodish. Yeah. What do you consider good on a speech, right?
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of, he did a lot of things for people that, probably deserved, to be recognized, but there wasn't a whole lot of information on what, where we're going. It's just kind of like, fluffing stuff up. Yep.
That's what they like. That's all good. Yep. But the crypto fear and greed, do you think we're out of single digit? We had a little pumpage today.
I'm going 10 or 11, Ray.
Yeah, let me get there because let me at least show everybody we got a little pumpage, little life in crypto. It's it's already hooking down. Already starting to hook down.
Yeah, well, it was fun while it lasted. The 3 minutes that it was up.
We had a little bit there. We'll see. But I don't know. I think we're still in single. Oh, look at you, Bab. 11. Ooh. Look at that. Good call. Right?
Nice.
Look at that. There we go. Double digits. Good for crypto. We made it back, everybody. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
but yeah, the market kind of did it. At least it got over like 68. That's not bad. People are talking about if it has to stay up above 66, we could have more of a push up. But if it pops back down under there, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows exactly?
Yeah, we got some news on it. There's a lot of people been manipulating. People even getting sued for manipulating, right? And we're going to talk about that. It's just it's how crypto is. But,
crazy story, Ray.
Oh, please, yes, I like this.
Guy has one of these robot vacuums. DJI is the company that makes this vacuum.
Yeah,
and he thinks to himself, "Hey, this would be really cool if I could use like my PlayStation controller and control the vacuum." So he does what you're doing. He goes into AI and he has it write some little thing to code and connect. Suddenly he is connected to 700 live feeds of vacuums where he can see everything that is going on in people's houses across the world.
Wow, really? Oof, right? That's not good.
He quickly reported it and was like, "Hey, listen, I was just trying to do this." And somehow he got into a main thing for the company who never told anybody that they're keeping all of this.
Sure. Of course. What do they think, man? Yeah. Like cameras.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't have any of those things, man. Just saying. I don't have the doorbell thing. And look, what's goofy is I got the most crazy one, the AI, right, itself, where it's really somewhat agentic, right? But yeah, I don't have any of that other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know it had a camera on it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's got to know where it's going or something, but I didn't even know that. I don't have
Yeah.
one either, obviously.
Right, right. Hey, that is cool though. I would like a remote control one, but he figured that out. Then you can add it to like the snow blowers outside. You can
There you
add
go.
your lawnmower. You just sit
Yeah,
on the
you sit inside and watch the little camera on your screen, and you don't have to go outside and shovel like Sal did.
That's right,
You're just
exactly.
doing it. You're just doing it from the inside of warmth of your home.
Absolutely. Just doing your thing. What up, Sid? Good to see you. Happy
Hey,
Wellness
Sid.
Wednesday. Thanks for joining us, Sid. Yep. And there you go. My Crypto Adventures. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Web3 Wise Guys Fab. To you as well,
Nice.
My Crypto Adventures. Thank you for joining us. And there's Robin. Robin.
What's up, Robin?
Robin. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Wednesday. That's what I'm talking about. I like that, Robin. Appreciate you. But yeah, stories all around, all kinds of news. Yeah. But first things first, just kind of the news of the day. Yeah. Tokenized U.S. Treasuries rise by over 1 billion since the start of 2026. That's obviously going to be a big one, right?
Yep.
Something's got to help our treasuries. so a lot of our enemies, they're not buying it anymore, right?
No, why would they, right?
Are we getting back to battle? I hope so, Sid. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, battling, and hopefully there's updates of new things.
Yeah. Hopefully we can control our vacuums from the.
Hopefully we could. Hey, maybe we could get some mobcast that way. The more vacuuming up and grass all that stuff. I like that. But yeah, man, real world assets is going to be a big one. Just like AI, just like you're starting to see a lot of different sectors where crypto is going to be very, very useful. Yeah, but we'll see, because like I said, nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying our treasuries.
No.
And this is going to be one of the ones that's going to, right?
Yep.
So you can back it, so people can trade, because stable coins are important, right? In this industry, big time, because people want something that's not going to be so volatile when you're dealing with services. You get paid. Imagine you buy a car, you send crypto, and it tanks 20%, right? You just got hosed because you sell, whatever. But that's the purpose. Yeah.
Oh, you know what he did say yesterday, Ray, in the State of the Union, that he's putting Nancy out of business.
Ooh.
He announced a insider trading.
No.
Yeah, I promise you, bro.
Okay, good for him.
So
is he gonna do something about his own crypto stuff?
The Democrats stood for that one and clapped, because they kind of got it right, because if they sit down, then that they're insider trading.
Well, I mean, come on, they sat down for other stupid stuff too.
Yeah,
right?
well, they sit down for some stuff.
Or not the money. Yeah, get the money, baby.
Yeah. They're like, damn, we're out of business.
Yep. Well, this is another one. Revolut, among 4 companies chosen to test stablecoins in the UK. So it is starting to happen more around the world. Good for them, right? Then Wednesday press release, the FCA said it chose Money Financial Technologies, Reestabilize, Revolut, and VVTX from a pool of 20 applicants to test how their stablecoin services perform under UK's proposed safe environment, right? So, I mean, that's what all the governments are also, that's what they say, right? Trying to look out for the people. And, of course, there is probably some of that. And, some of the other ones,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do.
But it is good to see, like I said, starting to, you're seeing this across the world, not just, because we're in our own bubble. All we hear is the US and right. So, you got to have some of that. UK, get yourself going, UK. And then here, Payoneer joins rush of bids for US bank charters. So financial services firm Payoneer is the latest in a long line of companies to file for a national trust banking charter in the US on Tuesday, which could enable it to issue a stablecoin and provide various crypto services, right? That's what all of this Clarity Act is. This is the big fight. We'll get into it more because, again, that's the fees. Banks and these big giants like Coinbase and Tether and Ripple, XRP, and all that stuff, battling, Bappy, because this is the battle of the fees, man, right? If the banks lose, their fees, then what are they going to be? They're going to be a vault. They're just going to hold our ledgers. It's going to be a building.
They're just an accounting.
That's right. because I don't know what else they do, man.
Right.
Because I mean, everything that goes for everything. If they
Yep.
can't get the fees and you don't deposit your money, why would you deposit your money over there when you're going to get it over here with the stable coins getting your yield and that kind of stuff? So now they can't do their loans. They can't do a lot of their stuff, right? So that's why you can see that this battle is real and it's going to be bloody. It's going to be bloody, man. Not that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is not an old story. I mean, this is new where it's, Meta's revisiting. But did you know Meta had their own crypto way back in the day?
No.
It was called Libra or Diem. They had a couple kind of things going on, but
How'd
it was
that go?
Not good. Yeah, no, it had a massive regulatory backlash. Yeah, because I mean, you're dealing with money on these social platforms, and the government, right, kind of knocked it down, right?
Yeah, some conflict of interest there.
Absolutely. But now, like the Meta, if you don't know, Meta is Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. That's all three of those systems, right?
Yep.
And they're going to be bringing stable coins, and they're targeting probably mid 2026 for this stablecoin creator payouts. So if you're on there as a creator, you can get paid out stable coins. Yeah,
nice.
It is nice because this is kind of their whole thing. So you remember it was a big deal when Facebook changed their name to Meta, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, oh, the metaverse, man. And that was another one, bad. We used to talk about
is that still a thing? The metaverse?
It isn't that well. When you hear us and even now, when I say Web3, right, that's even losing its being tarnished. Yeah,
yeah.
Because crypto is such a train wreck, right? And people
just
gaming and whatever in general. But yes, metaverse, you really don't hear it, man. I mean, it was a big idea. But no one even knew what that was, man. There's not even the technology is not even available, Bappy, for that kind of stuff, right? You need a lot of computing power, But you were talking about all kinds of things going on there, right? Commerce. People were buying clothes for their little digital avatar.
Yeah,
right? Going to be shopping all kinds of, but neither here nor there, right?
Digital relationships, Ray. Digital dating. Marriages.
That's right. There we go. Looking forward to my Meta payouts. That's what I'm talking about, right? I know you're over there. You get your TikTok payouts too, MG3. But yes, that's it's a good thing. I'm just saying they stopped it for a bit and now they are definitely revisiting it, right? 3 billion users. Now I don't know how many are actually real over on Facebook, but that's the word on the street is that they have 3 billion users, right? That's the reach. If just 10% use stablecoin payments, that's more crypto used than exists today, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what was adoption, right? That's what we're looking
1%, right?
Exactly, right? What is your experience with Stripe? I used them, when I sold digital stuff, Robin. I never really had I like them better than PayPal, right? Because of kind of people like they can ask for refunds and PayPal just doesn't, right?
Right.
There's no there's disputes, but Stripe is I like Stripe.
I use Stripe too.
Yeah, so you like it?
Yeah, for our our shooting business, our teaching, our Iron Sights business. Yeah, we use Stripe.
Yeah, it is it's legit, Robin, is what I'm saying. So, but just look at it, see if it's a fit for you. But it's definitely legit. It's good stuff. But the Libra announcement, like I was telling you, the old thing that they did was in 2019, right? And that kind of like I said, scared Congress into paying attention to crypto, right? One of the biggest companies in the U.S. did this Libra token. It did fail, but it planted the seed for every stablecoin regulations that they're working on today, right?
Nice. So that paved a lot of road.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, it was coming down the pipes, man. There's no stopping any of this stuff, anyways. Everybody, I know we're in like I said, crypto did crash, but we should all be kind of used to this. But it ain't going away, right? These are the rails for the future, right? However they're gonna, who knows the winners and losers? But crypto, blockchain, all of that stuff, very legit and very useful. And again, when we start talking about AI and what all that does, right? So. Like I said, it's a good thing. Good thing that they're doing that stuff. But they are going to start going back to it. But the Meta stuff, I know they were spending a lot. Bappy, I haven't looked into it much, right? But they pivoted. I were spending billions, man, right? It kind of looked very not terrible, right? When they were doing their avatars, everything it didn't look right. So maybe they're still obviously working on some of that. But yes, absolutely, Robin. You're welcome. Yep, that good question. But next story is about IBM. Yeah, the latest AI casualty, right? Their shares, and yeah, again, they use these words, but I guess that is a lot over in the stocks, right? Right, Bappy, 13%.
Yeah, yep.
That's nothing to sneeze at, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's bad.
He said that's bad. Yes, Steve. Happy Wise Guys Wednesday to you as well, Steve. Thank you for joining us. Right on. Let me but yes, Claude Code can automate COBOL, right? COBOL modernization mapping dependency. So if you don't know what that is, that's like IBM's, pretty much their bread and butter, right? It's modernized legacy system that run COBOL. Yeah, shares of IBM closed, huh?
I'm listening.
Oh no, hold on. We got Honolulu with the song of the day. Should the blood run cold in my veins? Just one favor. I'll be asking you. Don't bury me there. Here. It's too cold. Take me back. Carry me back down to gasoline out where I start. That's deep. That is deep, Honolulu. I do not know that one. Maybe Bappy. Bappy can chew on it. Yeah.
But I feel like I've heard this one before, and I feel like this is someone that we know, Ray.
Yeah, could be. But the stock, IBM, 13% down in a single day, right? It's worst day in 25 years. So this AI stuff, it's already starting to affect things. And, that wiped out over $31 billion of market cap. Yeah. Damn. So like you said, that's not some chump change.
Nope.
So the Dow Jones dropped 820 points. And I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing today. I'm just kind of going off of what I'm reading here. But Anthropic's key line, it said legacy code modernization stalled for years because understanding legacy code costs more than rewriting it. AI, it flips that equation, right? And that's what I'm saying. Even too, what I'm doing, man, like with this OpenClaw. And look, everybody, I'm getting good, right? We're getting there. We made a lot of progress. It's going to even start building out a Discord, right? We're doing some cool stuff over here, but it's just not production ready, right? We're gonna get them ready, right? But
will the Discord be on Telegram?
No, Discord is its own. It's like a whole nother app, right? You would go into another app, and then you can kind of do some stuff in there. It probably won't. The whole Discord won't be open to you, right? But it'll have parts of it, right? And look, it's not for hanging out as a community, right? This is going to be the idea center, yeah. Sometimes people are going to just go throw an idea over there, and if it's something that we want to build, right, we can build it out. That's what I'm saying. That's what's cool about this. Yeah, we can do a lot of little minimal products, right? Just kind of see what's going to hit. Yeah. Let me see here. Where are we at? NVIDIA. But look, like this story, I'm just jumping over here to NVIDIA. I mean, this is Jensen Huang saying the market got it wrong on AI threat to software companies. They said they're kind of going a little overboard, right? Because and I'm going to kind of just highlight the article. Literally, he's just saying it's some of these companies that have these big kind of massive, enterprise productions, right? They're also going to use AI. Yeah, right now people can kind of pivot and maybe go off on their own and do these things. Might take a little bit of income, but look, these guys know what they're doing, right? They're saying their departments are also going to use AI. Right, and build out exactly right what they were doing before, but so much better. Yeah. So I'm just saying this is what he's kind of talking about. All good. There it is. Good evening, Web3 entrepreneurial elites. Teach us to join you ranks. That's right, GW Rich. We are. Like I said, when we get going, so far I know we got at least probably 3 good OpenClaw peeps. Right. We're gonna roll it out. Yeah. I think in the future. Like I've seen in X, you're only going to need like 5 people running this, right? And then you got like a little crew around you, and you could become a pretty massive company, man. Pretty powerful, right? Bringing in lots of revenue because you're so streamlined, yeah. Because you're not paying out all the departments, all the different people, yeah. It's going to be the way to go. But thank you, GW Rich. Appreciate you, man. Why is it? There you go. But next story, the ghost of iPhone. Michael Saylor thinks Bitcoin is mirroring Apple's legendary valley of despair. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's what he's saying. But no, there was a drawdown, right? Compared Bitcoin's 45% drawdown to Apple's 2013 slump, arguing that that enduring deep correction is part of every successful. And I mean, that is true, right? I mean,
Yep.
nothing goes straight up, Pappy.
Nope.
They always got to find their sea legs, right? You can hit it, make it a nice run, and then you make a little adjustments, right? Oh, here we go. I found it, Pappy. You see it? Rod Stewart.
See?
I don't
told
know.
you we know who Rod Stewart is.
Well, I know Rod Stewart. I don't know Gasoline Alley.
Gasoline Alley. I don't know if I'd know that, but I have to listen to it.
Right on, Lou. I like it. But and we're going to get to another story too. This is one of the top shorted stock companies in the U.S. right here. Strategy. He's the Bitcoin Treasury guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're going to get in the story too. That and everybody in the chat, guess what the second biggest one is? Yeah, just guess. So if Strategy is one of the largest shorted companies in the U.S., what do you think the second one is? Yeah, just a little question. It's fun. Little Q&As. Yeah. But Strategy, man, it holds over 700,000 Bitcoin, right? $46 billion. Yeah, right. So he's all in, Bappy. He's got this has got to be his. And I think, no matter what, I think he made a good call. Like if he has all his Bitcoin, and this cycles just keep repeating, like I said, also too with adoption, I think he's got pretty good play here. But right now he's sitting on a $9 billion loss. Yeah. So, and then he's got this, right? Quantum FUD, and he's got some Epstein FUD. Yeah. Because everybody's been talking about how Bitcoin was used with all that garbage over there with that trash heap that all of the elites were doing. Yeah.
I saw on X supposedly there is a list today that came out that's not redacted. It's on X. I don't know if it's real or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's crazy is people are using AI to just comb through that stuff, bro. Right? And you can and it's able to unredact things. Yeah. Right. That's enough. That's what I'm saying. How, like I said, how cool this is just as citizens now, how much, like you said, how much power we have, right?
Yeah.
That is starting to be returned. It is wild. Even too, like I saw what was going down in Mexico, citizen journalists, right? Just on X, showing you what's going on, showing you how some overblown, some real deal, right? You're dealing with people coming around shooting guns, blowing up cars. Yeah, that's scary for people that are not used to that stuff.
I saw today they burned down. I don't know about the Costco itself. There was a lot of cars on fire at the Costco in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh yeah,
so that stuff ain't done over there.
Yeah, no, it was weird. Like one of the people that were doing it, like we went on our honeymoon there, right? And yeah, that was the place. Right, like the actual, because the hotel they were at, it was or the resort, right?
Yeah,
the all-inclusive thing. But yeah, I was like, that's crazy. And again, long time ago. But when you see it, and you're like, wow, you never know, right?
Yep.
Wherever you're at, it's crazy.
Yep.
But just a lot of stuff going on. So this is also, it's real with Bitcoin. I don't know. So like I said, this is another one. Bitwise acquires institutional staking provider Course One to help expand services on over 30 proof of stake chains. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get there. Let's see. Just getting the story up. So yes, they got $15 billion assets under management, Bitwise, so it's a pretty big one. You ever heard of them?
No.
Okay, just asking. But yeah, Course One, 2.2 billion in staked assets. Yeah. So they're both pretty decent. That's a pretty good size. Anything's over $1 billion, those are good unicorns. Yeah, they're nice.
There's a lot of there's a lot of companies like that I haven't ever heard of. Oh
yeah, man. Yes, absolutely. But that's what I mean. Some of this stuff is just starting to spin up. Yeah. But 50 Chorus employees joined Bitwise, bringing headcount to now they almost got 200 people. It expands staking to, like I said, we were talking about 30 proof of stake networks. Some of those networks are Solana, right? Hyperliquid, Monad, Avalanche, Sui, Near. There's a lot, and that's good. Tezos, Ton. So these are good things. Yeah. More than 36 million. I'm trying to find that so I can go along with you. There you go. ETH is now staked on Ethereum's beacon chain. Yeah, nearly 1/3 of circulating supply. Right. So just saying, Bappy, if you don't know, that's a good thing because this is off. I wouldn't say off the market, but they're staked to get the yields and the rewards. Right.
Yeah.
So
right.
at least it's locked up. You don't think of that as going to be sold. The other good thing with Ethereum, again, I'm just kind of talking to you and everybody in the audience, right? Most everybody knows, but when you're doing transaction with ETH, it also burns, right? So there's a lot of cool things, a lot of cool mechanics with ETH, and it's looking good.
Once you stake, Ray, what's the process of unstaking it?
Sometimes it's simple, like if you're on Coinbase. I mean, I don't know the time frame. Sometimes it's that day, sometimes it's 10 days, right?
Got it.
I don't know what some of those with centralized places. But if you're literally doing it on your own, because that's a little more complicated, there's a little more mechanics to that. I don't know. But yes, it is very good, right? Night Owl.
Night Owl.
Hey, wise guys. Good to see you, Night Owl. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Yep. There's Nancy. Good evening. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Wise Guys fam. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you joining us. Thank you. But yes, these are this is another crazy story, man. Mr. Beast. Yeah?
Of course, yeah.
His editor nabbed by prediction market firm Kalshi for alleged insider trading, right? So he got penned up. He got penned up because him Mr. Beast and their production, their company, right? Teamed up with Kalshi and those jokers at Mr. Beast Industries or whatever they call it. Yeah. Two of them, two users at Beast Industries in investigation. Right, with the employees, right, because they were doing some insider trading.
Well, they're insider outcomes, probably. Yeah.
Yes. Same. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, but still, right? They're over there working with Kalshi. You can't do that, man. Come on, people. And I'm sure, like Mr. Beast, you don't know everybody that works with you, right? Come on, people. What is wrong with you, right?
You needed to call Nancy, bro. She's out of business now, right?
That's right.
She's got to figure out something new.
Maybe he hired her.
Yeah. They could have called Nancy. She puts the bet in and they split it 50-50.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, Captor was said to have entered $4,000 in trades regarding that what would occur on the Mr. Beast show, for which he worked as a visual editor. Kalshi suspended him for 2 years and fined him $20,000. So same thing. Beast Industries has no tolerance for this behavior, whether by contestants or our employees, right? So look, it's all happened, with all these companies, right? I mean, it's people, you don't know people. People are crazy, man.
You can't blame them, right? They wanted to be junior beasts.
They wanted junior beasts, that's right. And trying to climb the ranks. That's right.
Yeah.
They're trying to climb, but do it the right way.
His footsteps.
That's right. Oh, so I didn't say that, Pappy. I didn't say that. Here, let me put the banner up. It's just for entertainment. Allegedly. That's how he did it. Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
All good. But yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, that's what I mean, like across the board. When we were even doing spaces the other day, Web 2, I've been waiting for this Web 3 day, and everything still seems the same, man. That's what I'm getting with all of this, right? We're supposed to move to this new technology, and it's the same, buffoons doing the same things, right?
Yep.
Let's stop it. Let's try to build something that's real. Critics mock Anthropic's claims Chinese AI labs are stealing its data. Yeah. And they got hammered, man. Like people just mocking them because look, I mean, I don't know if you guys, realize when you're using Claude, ChatGPT, you're building their stuff. Just like we used to talk about with Facebook. You all are building this $1 billion, potentially $1 trillion company, right? And you aren't getting anything, okay? They're just using you, right? And look, I'm using it too, so I'm not, diatribe, right? It's just and all I'm saying is they're getting drugged because they're saying, identified industrial scale distillation attacks on our models, DeepSeek, Moonshot, and Minimax. These labs create over 24,000 fraudulent accounts and generate over 16 million exchanges with Claude, extracting its capabilities to train and improve their own models, right? And making it, because that's kind of what they're doing to everybody that's using their stuff, right? We're training it, yeah. Sometimes we're even paying for it. But look, I like Claude. I got nothing wrong with like Claude. Very good one, good model. But it's only Claude if it's distilled in the Silicon Valley region of California, right? So again, just people dragging them, talking about, come on, you're doing the same with a lot of stuff. But look at even too some of these models, and I'm saying with the Chinese stuff. Think about what they're doing with actors. Have you seen more of these things with the?
I haven't seen any more since the Tom Cruise thing.
I saw another Tom Cruise one, right? I saw another one, Logan Paul, right? This time they made a 15-minute little mini movie, right? It was very good. Again, you can tell it's AI, and it's all action, just all crazy, right? But it's just showing the capabilities. That's what I'm saying. People think like you're trying to put out this wonderful story, right? You're getting 15 minutes of the capabilities, right? That's what it's doing. That's to me. There he is. What's up, boys? What's up?
What's up?
My man, Comfy. Good to see you, bro. I got to get with you, man, because we were messing with some coding and getting you help. Trees do not grow to the sky, but smart investors take the dips and keep growing and building value. Knowledge is key. That is absolutely right, GW Rich. Thank you, brother. Yes. You got to pay attention, got to do knowledge, and you got to pay attention to what's trending and narratives and how everything's kind of moving. Yeah.
I think the W in GW stands for wise. Rich is throwing some science out to us.
Yes, 1000%. I know. But this it is funny with some of this AI stuff going on. Now, this is cool. This is what I'm trying to tell you with a lot of this, with these, and Kraken is centralized. So is the next one we're going to talk about too. Well, no, they got a little DeFi in it too. But Kraken is introducing a fixed rate crypto loans for its pro users. As long as you're a pro user, right? The APR though, little high, like credit cards, still like credit cards,
right?
That is pretty high.
25%.
Hey, they don't even check your credit report, but like they give you it like you already got bad credit. That's it. So they don't check it. They just give it to you like you got bad credit.
Yeah. Send me your Bitcoin and I'll loan you 25%.
Yeah.
I'm just holding it until the loan's paid off.
There you go. That's right too. Yeah. But Wednesday, the announcement with the fixed rate loans carry terms ranging from 2 days to 2 years. Yeah. With proceeds issued in crypto, stablecoins that can be traded on the platform or withdrawn. So that's kind of cool. But that withdrawn part, I mean, is that taxable there? Because again, this is a loan. What do you think?
I would say, hey, listen, the government's going to figure out how to get their money. So if you made money on it, yeah, I would say somehow it's taxable.
Right. Well, I'm just saying this is a loan. What if you pulled it off just to start a small business, right? I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't know either.
These are questions we should ask. You can ask ChatGPT.
We need a CPA for that one. We got a CPA in the group.
Yes, that's a good one. I don't know. They all ripped everyone off. Authors, artists, musicians, coders, builders, to build it. I know. That's what I was saying. You are 1,000% right, Comfy. And now they're turning around. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's kind of funny. But the war is on. These AI models, man. Because there was another, and I know this gets geeky, but there's this Quen that rolled out yesterday. Super, super smart, man. Like it's cheap, right? It's a Chinese model. And it's up there for coding, all kinds of things. Quen, and that was a QWEN. Yeah, check it out. And then you got this, Near. This goes along the same story, man. Near launches Near.com, super app, touting AI capabilities and confidential transactions, right? So the company is betting that the next big wave in crypto will come from its convergence. And how many times have we been talking about this with AI? Yep. That is going to be a big one. And, Near.com is doing one. A new crypto wallet and consumer app that aims to make blockchain technology feel as simple as a traditional financial app, while positioning itself at the intersection of crypto and artificial intelligence. Yeah. And like I said, I'm pumped. This is where we're getting. He described it as part of the broader shift toward what he calls the agentic era. Yeah. A future where AI systems don't just provide answers, but take the action on. And yes, I've been seeing it, is doing his thing. Yeah. And I'm ready for it. Right. But at its core, Near.com is designed to remove much of the friction that has long made crypto confusing for everyday users. Instead of worrying about gas fees, private keys, or switching between different blockchains, users can manage their assets in one place. Again, I haven't dug deep, but this is it. And this is Near.com. When you hit sign in, it has several different choices. Come on, where do we go? It's not doing it for me. That's not good. But that's also, there we go. Just takes a bit. So there's your MetaMask if you want to do it. But it works with all this. Yeah. And Wallet Connect has all kinds of different wallets. There's your Coinbase wallet. Any of the things with Tron or Ton. So yeah, that's good, man. So it works with a lot of places. But I would like to see, because I have to dig in a little bit. But what's that look like? Right? Is this more still kind of centralized? Who holds the keys? Because if they do, then it's not really your crypto. I do want to see a little more how that works. But I didn't dive deep today, right? So you could trade peer-to-peer. No middleman. We like that always. That's a good one. They got real-world assets on there. AI-assisted financial management. Yeah. Virtual bank account. Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then you got debit cards, right? So when you need to use it, it's just right there. And you swipe it and you go on, right? I did that a long time ago. CoinZoom has been doing that for a bit. But yeah, this is a full-on ecosystem. Near is rolling out, right? So it's something to take a look at. I don't know. You do see it on the charts doing pretty well. I think Near is at least the top 50 or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Let me just put it in. Let's take a look. Where is Near? Is it far? There we go. Up 16% today, Mappy.
Nice.
Not bad. I'll say. So 54. We were almost there. But little pumpish for 24 hours a day. Let's see. Going out 3 months. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, I got
a little.
But if we go out a year, let's see how bad. Oh, that's not bad at all, right?
No.
I mean,
that's not
just
true.
saying. Yeah, that's not bad, right? So yeah, something to look forward to if you are into that kind of stuff.
That's not a bad chart either, right?
No.
The $3 mark is doable.
Is the play? Yeah. But let's go out to max. Let's see. And there you go. Had a couple pumps, right?
Yeah.
So its high was all over $20 back in 2022. Back in it was we were kind of bearish back then. Yeah.
What's that second dip there?
Here?
Right. Just back left. Go back left. Left.
Oh, over here.
And right. Nope.
Okay.
To the right.
Here.
Yeah, right there.
July.
So from the top to July 3rd, what was the amount of time there? From the top of that.
Yep.
Yeah, right up there.
January.
Oh, so that's not that long.
No. Nope. But there you go. Not too bad. What do we got here? Look. That's my open claw guy.
Nice.
He's messaging me. Good for you. Thank you, Sarge. Good for you, buddy. But going back here, Bitcoin giant strategy, and that's the other one. Everybody, no one answered the question, but that's the other one that is the most shorted stocks on the stock market. Goldman Sachs, right? They're reporting all this stuff. So again, you can also see that's an attack, right? Everybody, right? If you're a legacy institution, something like that, you can hammer these all day long, right? Because they're playing on your playground in the stock market. And it's just something that's going on. It's the game that's played. Yeah. Strategy has been popular, a short target for use in arbitrage trades. Bitwise CEO Matt Hogan told Decrypt. So, the firm stock have both fallen heavily, dropping 60% and 40% respectively. So, yeah, that's massive in the stock market too, right? That's not a good one.
Right.
But, yeah, there we go. And look, I have to touch on this because we're in NFTs. But look, everybody, no joke, that is crazy. But Tron AI NFT had $6 in volume.
That's as good as a dollar. What was it? $1.12 for XRP by the
It's
end of January.
it's true. It's true. Well, no, this is $6 in volume in a day. That's not
Right.
that's not much of a marketplace. Yeah.
Right. So one person traded it, Ray.
Well, no, there was some 22 cents. I think it was. I mean, look, yeah, $6.24 a day in trading volume. But the transaction at the current price of 28 cents, right, for each individual TRX. That's a volume. There you go. $43 for the week. Yeah. So you can still see it is very, very bearish for the NFT market. Struggling a little bit. Yeah. And always, you got FUD all the time. Russia brings crypto under criminal code with new seizure law. So Russia and China, they always kind of do this, right? With the FUD. And I think China kicked Bitcoin out and crypto itself like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. And Russia does this periodically as well. Yeah. But Vladimir Putin signed a law formally recognizing cryptocurrencies as intangible property, right? The new amendment will allow courts to seize crypto in criminal cases. Well, I mean, I guess that's not crazy, right? Anytime anything you're doing in crypto or that's criminal, yeah, if that's you can prove that you own it, you should get it seized, I guess, right? But Russia sometimes, I don't know, they do things that are not too friendly for the people. But courts gain direct wallet control. Under the law, police or prosecutors requesting seizure must specify the type and quantity of tokens along with the wallet addresses. Yeah. So there you go. Russia is they're doing regulations too, as long as everybody knows the rules. Yeah. So just go doing criminal acts in Russia and have crypto, right? Because their courts are going to snatch it up, right? It ain't yours. It ain't yours. They're going to do their thing. So this is another thing. I'm going to just touch on this. We're not going to go deep in this, but Tether invests $200 million in digital marketplace Whop, right? Have you ever heard of Whop? You know what Whop is?
My wife would tell you that's like jungle juice. That's
No. Yeah, no.
That's a Midwest jungle juice.
Oh, it's a certain drink, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like I actually got it into it a long time ago. I would say about a year. But it's like you could do digital courses, right? You can sell things on there. You can build communities, but the cool thing is it's monetizable, right? If you're over in that community, you can kind of monetize that thing, right? So they're
going to start using payment and stable coins.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's like I said, that's what's kind of like I said, you're going to start seeing this across the board. It's like a social commerce, all-in-one social commerce platform. And like I said, this is it. But yes, they got 18 million users, right? It was big with TikTok, right? TikTok, you were doing a lot of things over there with that because you can sell on that, that TikTok marketplace.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that's kind of where people were putting teams together to kind of go do stuff over there. But if you have it, it's something to look at if you're a content creator. But they will start paying people out in stable coins like USDT. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. But over here, this is literally kind of like I said, what is Whop? A platform built for selling and managing digital products. Yeah. You can sell memberships to private communities, like if you have a Discord, Telegram, things like that. Digital downloads, build custom storefronts, blah, blah, blah. Manage customers, payments, and subscriptions, and leverage Whop's marketplace to reach new buyers, right? But if you haven't checked it out, it's something interesting. I literally told MG3 because I know he's in TikTok. I made an account over there as well. But look, if it's not for you, if you're not doing any content creating, nothing to be looking at. But it's more about, like I said, the story of things that continue to be, open to crypto. Crypto continues to be, the rails and what they're doing. And thank you, GW Rich. Feed the algo, share, like, and subscribe. Get like me and join the Crypto Avengers. I was Iron Man. That's what I'm talking about, GW Rich. Smash the like button. That's right. That's good stuff. Thank you.
Smash and share. Smash and share.
Smash and share. That's what it's all about. But that's about it for the stories. Do you have anything that you were talking about? You said with that Roomba, right?
Yeah, the Roomba thing. That was crazy. The company quickly shut created some type of firewall into that system, because he could control with his PlayStation remote. Your wife's taking a shower, he could drive the Roomba in and be looking at her in the shower. It's crazy.
I
Like,
know.
that's insane.
That's why, I mean, like I said, if you don't, I mean, like, I mean, that's why I kind of locked them down over here quite a bit, right? And then literally now that's what I'm fighting to undo, right? Because I did it I way overdid it, right? But yeah, I mean, that one, it's enough of that, right? But I don't like any of the cameras. I don't like any of the, just all of that, even the doorbell thing, right? You remember the Super Bowl story, right? With they were looking for dogs, right? That everybody all of a sudden they understood. What do you mean? You can just take control of my camera and now you see all of this, right? Yeah. What do you think the camera is?
Yeah.
Say any of that. What is that? The Siri, and what is that? The Amazon one? Is that Siri?
There's Ring.
No, well, the one you put with the speaker, right? You just say, "Hey, play a song."
Yeah, that's the what the hell is that called?
Yeah, it's all good. But what do everybody think that is, right? You have a listening device with a camera.
Alexa.
Alexa, that's it. Yes. But I mean, yeah, that's I don't know how far down the road you're going to get with that, right? It looks like, I mean, if again, how most people are kind of envision is like a very, very much a a state where you're going to be monitored. There you go. Thank you, Rob. See, Robin News. Yep, Alexis. Yep. But all good. Yeah. And like I said, I'm working on, and we're close. We're close with this guy where I can at least introduce him and he'll act properly, right? Without
have some manners,
without glitching. But no, like I said, even in the Discord. So I got a Telegram, a Discord. I'm about to create his own email, right? And that's what I'm doing with my buddy. And I'm just kind of telling y'all, because like I said, even tonight, that's what I'm actually going to do because I need to get it done. The problem is I couldn't get our two robots, our two little agents to talk to each other, right? And my buddy, come up with a solution that we're just going to email each other. Because what's funny, everybody, is we were on Discord and me and my buddy, two living people, right? And our two agents were on there. And when his agent would post, my agent could see it. And I would have to tell my agent, hey, Sarge, did you see this guy post, the other agent? And then he would be like, oh, I see it now, right? So they just were crossing the stream. They didn't see.
This is
right?
weird.
It is weird, right? But
just shy, right? Just shy.
No, it's not even that, Bappy. It's terms of service, right? Like in Discord, they don't want a bunch of bots just talking, right? It's a thing. It's a feature.
Right.
Yeah. So, but there are ways to get around it, like we're going to do, like I said, with this email. Because now, once we're able to get our two guys talking, they're going to build together, right?
Yeah, now they're partners.
And now he can tell them, because he's going to get me up to speed, because he has a good model, right? His is pretty substantial, and it's almost production, like I said, production ready, where he's ready to launch real ideas, real companies, real businesses, real ideas, real services. And that's what I mean with these MVPs we're launching, and you can see whatever hits, we can go after, right? And kind of do this kind of stuff. But just kind of get some more of those like-minded people around, because man, you get a whole team like this around you, you can do some good damage, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, that's the big point of what I'm working on now. So I got to get his email set up. I got to lower his security because he won't access it. That's, like I said, the problem. And I got him his own website, right? We're going to do his own website. He's going to have his own email. And yeah, we're just kind of getting him ready, man, because it is exciting, bro.
Crazy stuff, Ray.
It is crazy, but it is so fun, exciting, right? Because we'll be able to just talk to it and say, hey, look, we need this done. And my man will do that, right? And smooth. What I'm saying, we're running into hurdles and hiccups because it's so brand new, right? The memory, right, where it needs to flush its memory and reboot itself, right? It's not doing that kind of thing. But when you can kind of start doing this every time it starts building, because that's the problem, it bloats. And I know I'm getting geeky, but the memory bloats and it loses its brains. The more you're putting in there, it's just too much, right?
Yeah.
So
well, it doesn't know. You don't know what you don't know yet.
Right. Yeah.
You get, like you were telling me, that one little thing's in the wrong spot, and now boom.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm learning code, and I was telling Bappy one, and I don't even know what the stupid symbol is. It's next to the one, right? It's next to the one. Whatever that stupid symbol is in the wrong thing of my JSON file, and it was a train wreck. GW Rich, you probably know. Comfy, you probably know. But yes, that's crazy to me. And we're just trying to figure things out, but we'll get it done. So just like I said, I mean, like I said, I gotta focus on this because this is something that I want to do for Spark and what we're doing, right? And I mean, like I said, Mob, when it comes rolling back, we're good, right? We can do a lot of cool stuff, right, with that and what we need to do with that. So just saying, that's kind of what I've been working on. It's been crazy because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a person that can read code, but I'm getting there, right? It's still bad though. I mean, I don't even know how those guys do it, right? I look at it and I'm like, man, right? Why couldn't you just how am I going to talk about developers? But anyways, Bappy, I appreciate you, man. Yep.
No problem, brother.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah. We'll catch you in the space.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not jumping over there. Maybe I could do it for an hour.
Okay.
But there's nobody,
if someone opens it up, I'll jump in. I'm heading down to church to do high school right now. So
okay. Yeah, well, I don't even see Sal or Snoopy. So,
okay.
Right. But it's all good. Yeah. Is what I got to do. But yeah, and you're going down to church, right? It's all good. But everybody, appreciate you for watching. And Bappy, thanks for hanging out. And we're getting there, man. Like I said, exciting times. And look, if you haven't looked at some of the new models, go take a look at Claude. Perplexity just released some cool stuff. And like I said, you just Google around, right? And start looking at some of these things, what they're capable of, and just like I said, learning. You got to learn what's going on. And that's about it. So have a great Wednesday. Have a good time, everybody. Yeah. I'll see you on
get after it, right?
Get out. I am. I'm ready to. I told you, Bappy, I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning last night. 4:30 in the morning. Just looking at my screen.
Yeah, you've been a zombie all day.
Yeah, because he died, everybody. You don't know Sarge died. He was down, had a big red X. He was not able to do anything. He was down. He was down bad. But he's back. He's back. He's stronger than ever. But we're getting there. Yeah.
Sarge took a grenade.
He did. He took one for the team. But it's okay. Sarge is back. And he's smarter than ever. Yeah. But thanks, Bappy. Have a good one, bro.
All right, brother. Be good.
Everybody, thank you. Take it back.
All right. Peace.
Still want strange cities. Steam turn night to day. Now cold as sparks of jeans. Light a faster way. Digital dreams take shape. Valley moves at the speed of thought. Robots learn our footsteps. Building what we taught. Same old world, new codes in the street. Value move faster than words when we speak. They said, slow down, night. This ain't a phase. Whole new era loading. Watch the screen change. Don't fight the rising current. Learn the shape of the swell. Your roots are creative. Pick a lane and just excel. Sparks in the palm of your hand. Machines learn the rhythm, code learning, man. Don't call it a threat, not call it a tool. Same fire they fear when the factories move. Mommy go wild, let it swing, let it breathe. Volatility, teaching patience to greed. If you're early, you chosen. If you're here, you now. Future tap my shoulders like you ready? How? Hold the line.